Hi YouTube, this is Mr. Sanemon doing a quick video. So I was just gonna go ahead and give you guys a status update. So I haven't posted anything this week, though I don't think it's been too terribly long since I've posted anything. But yeah, let's see. My recent uploads was about 2 weeks ago. So I don't think it's been too terribly long, but I want you guys to know a couple of things and why I'm taking so dreadfully long to get anything done. And that is, firstly, I got a job recently. So my job is I'm going into tech support again, of all things, doing broad scope tech support. So I'm going to be working odd hours and had to go through training, and my schedule's been all wonky. Secondly, I had my birthday when I was going to upload work on writing out and recording my last episode of my reviews, so I went ahead and didn't do that day because I had birthday related things to do. So right in the span of 2 weeks, I've started a job. I've turned 18 because I had my birthday, and I've been pretty close because I, had other things that I was doing at the time, and maybe moving soon, and need a better form of transportation to get up to work because I live far away in my city from work, and if you'll look at statistics, Austin is really bad on traffic, so I think it's like third or fourth nationwide at this point in terms of traffic. It's really, really abhorrent how bad it is. But public transportation's also not really good here. Like, we have 1/10 the population density of New York, and about the same area, so 1/10 the population of New York. But we are really, a lot of outskirts of Austin are really rural. We have two, arteries of traffic, one in east, one in west, and then we have, or one in east running north and south, one in west running north and south, and then we have one in North Austin running east and west, so it sort of forms a big square, but they're really cramped. I know in like LA, which is like #1 for worst traffic, but the highways leading out of LA are like 4 lanes on each side, but here in Austin I think we only have three lanes, maybe 4, but the surface roads are only 2 on each side, and the traffic lights are all messed up. And we go over a river, so the only way to do that is to either hop on the highway or go through downtown, and anyway, it takes about an hour in the morning and an hour at night if you're working regular hours, which I am not, thankfully. So that's that. I'm doing tech support. I've also been just taking a break because I figured I just got Injustice, Gods Among Us over this week, and I've been playing that because, let's face it, it's awesome, and I am a huge fighting game buff, so yeah, I will be posting more videos sometime within the next few days or so. I'm going to be posting this one, obviously, but what I'm working on right now is my review for Jackie Chan Adventures, and I'm going to be doing some more tech tutorials. I'm wondering what I should do it over. I was going to do it over soft phones and VoIP and SIP and stuff. First of all, I don't know how much interest there is for learning how to do that, and my knowledge on it isn't like super great theoretical knowledge. I don't know how it works really behind the scenes too well. But certainly I can help set it up, but a lot of it's going to be subject to, providers of the SIP stuff and which specific, type of soft phone you're using. Like I have Jitsi and MicroSIP, but I also have, a couple of others. So, I was also thinking of doing some FTP stuff, but then what really is there to do? Of course, FTP would be fun to do, I think, so I think I might do an FTP tutorial just teaching everyone how to set up FTP. A lot of that's going to, deal on, how you can set up routers. Like, we'll just go over here and show. For whatever reason, this one never accepts it, and then you have to go into like special applications and open up some ports. Don't want to show you all of the ports that I have open. That wouldn't be good because some of them aren't actually used. So you can get into my network and then use all of the random things that I've been too lazy to cover up the exploits that I've made and trying to make things work over the years. So I can do an FTP tutorial, which would be really fun. And I can do show you guys how to use Xlite. So I can do that. I was going to do some game reviews for my other channel, but that at this point I'm going to hold off on that until I can get probably another system component or two, or maybe even get everything set up. So there's those to look forward to. I will start linking to that channel again. I haven't uploaded anything in a while, so I haven't really wanted to link to it too much because it's going to look like a dead channel, and then it's like... Anyway, so on that note, it is... Yes, I'm currently working on a couple of things. I'm still working on learning Flash stuff, so that's going to be what some of my time is spent doing. I am trying to learn Flash. I still have... I know what I'll do. I'll give you guys a quick sneak peek of something. Now, I'm doing an RPG Maker game just because I'm lazy, I guess is what it'd be. I'm doing it in standard assets right now, and then I'm going to go back in with custom sprites and such. It's called Cage Quest, and basically my intro for it would be, and this should honestly be on the Skelecopter channel, but anyway, you play as an actor from another area in the world named Cage, who's quite full of himself and is looking to resurrect the 5 ancient powers by going to their tombs and discovering them, all of which are also parody characters, mostly just using, references to dead actors and TV personalities and personalities in general without giving too much away. I've come up with a couple of characters, one of which is Thieve Jobs, so, it'll be stuff like that. Basically, it's going to be a parody game. The characters are going to be genre savvy, but I'm going to do enough with it that I want to still make it fun and well written. So this is one of my current projects. So I can just go through and show some of the areas that I've been working on. It's not terribly filled with any sort of visual content yet. Mostly scripting, writing, and planning, and then I'm working on graphic assets that I'm not going to show yet because they're still being worked on. Then I'm also, I have to learn how to do actual drawing related things because I can do pixel art, but I can't exactly do hand-drawn stuff too well. I don't have a lot of experience, mostly because I've never felt the need to try before. So that is my other task at the moment, is to learn to draw this stuff and make it, worthwhile. Then my other task is the RPG rule set that I've been working on with friends. We're actually very close to finishing up the computer file for that and translating the rules into an easy to do package. And then I have a lot of the lore to finish on it and such. But it is a D6 based rule set, so any of you D&D nerds out there, that'll be also published, self-published under my Skelicopter name, which is actually now registered under myself on both the federal, state, and I'm not sure if I had to do it on the local level, but anyway, I have to go back and before I publish everything, I have to go back and handle all the legal tax stuff so it doesn't bite me in the ass. Anyway, if I see enough interest in the game, instead of releasing it how I was planning on, I was going to try to get it greenlit, though that'll greenlit. Of course, everyone's trying that now, so it just depends on how everything goes. I'll probably have to set up a bunch of stuff for that and throw out a demo, and it's very hard to get anybody to take you seriously when you're using sort of the newbie RPG Maker engine, but I will do my best to make it look professional, etc. I mean, not to say I'm that good, but they've, the guys who done not Call of Cthulhu, Cthulhu Saves the World and Breath of Death, they didn't use RPG Maker, I don't think, but maybe Game Maker? Anyway, but they done a very good job at making this sort of 2D style parody RPG, so I'm not going to emulate their style too much, but I will try to make it an enjoyable, immersive experience as much as I can with a game about Nicolas Cage and Billy Mays and Steve Jobs. All in parody, of course. They're not really going to appear as the in-game. So yeah, that's my current workload. Full-time job, working on a RPG Maker game, learning Flash, learning better art skills, a entire book, and keeping you guys, getting YouTube channels, and worrying about moving out and all that stuff. So I'm going to try to keep it to an weekly or bi-weekly schedule of releasing them. When I'm doing a series as long as Jackie Chan Adventures, I try not to watch the entire series, but it still ends up taking a long time because I have to go back through my notes. And I know I don't exude professionalism in my videos yet, but I'm trying to get better with each video, and I hope that each video that I've done has increased, aside from these little 13-14 minute rants where I'm just making a video to get it uploaded so I can feel like I've accomplished something. I've tried to get better with each video, so aside from these, which I don't expect to get many views, maybe my subscribers will watch it halfway through or skip through it. I don't expect them to get terribly many views, but the other ones I'm trying to get better with every video. So again, if there's anything you want to see, any tech thing you want me to do a tutorial on, if I know it, if I'm gonna download VMware at some point and do a whole 3 or 4 part series on Windows and virus removals and stuff, and I'll see how that gets done. So hold me to that one, because I want to do that one really bad, because that would be badass. But I have to get everything set up with that, and I need to clear out my hard drive and get another external so I can do that. But anyway, I appreciate it if you made it this far in the video, and would love to hear feedback from you guys. I know that these videos aren't terribly, this particular video and the other 2 or 3 that I've done like it aren't terribly good. Once I get that, and then I'm also saving for an actual camcorder, a nice one, because I don't feel like wasting $200-300 on a shitty camcorder that I'm going to end up having to replace to get any quality out of as much of an investment. I'm just going to save up and get the one that I want. I'm going to get one of the kits so that I make sure that I have a quality tripod and all of one of the kits with the camera, the wide angle lens, the reflectors, the flex fills, is that what they're called? The lights, and it cost me probably around 900, 1,000. But the camera itself, I think, is like 600, 700, so it might cost more. And I'm looking into Sony. I'm not looking into Canon. If you guys know of any Sony cameras, I'm thinking that, what is it, CX570 or something like that. One of their newer, like, middle of the road, amateur but still professional quality cameras. And I can get the other stuff for it later. I'm not looking for something that's going to cost me $5 or $6 because I don't need anything that can get me really beautiful shots. I just need something that goes, hey, this guy puts effort into his videos. And he's put time and actual money into it. It's just not like a home video of a cat playing with a string. I want to get professional, high-quality videos because I have the professional, high-quality software. I mean, I do have the software to back it up. Thank God, or goodness, because, it'd actually be my school from before I graduated that I got some free licenses to stuff, which is fantastic. And, much as I hate to say it, I'm probably going to get an iMac so I can get one of the older versions of Final Cut Pro just because I learned on it. And Sony Vegas has been giving me fits recently. I prefer my main problem with Sony Vegas Pro, at least I think 11, is the way in-outs handle in video, so I can't just go I-O, then drag it down. I have to I-O and then make sure that it's all actually highlighted, and it's a little bit more difficult. Plus, the animation stuff in Sony Vegas is good, but I'm probably just going to end up having to do it all in After Effects anyway, so... Anyway, I appreciate you guys watching. Let me know again if there's anything else that I can do, and thanks.